All right, folks, we're back for another showdown with Big Bang. We'll be doing Big Bang Showdown on Jeopardy for the week. It's going to be between Sheldon Cooper, Bernadette Rostenkowski, and Howard Wolowitz. Who will win this showdown? You'll have to watch it find out as we begin, and as I honor the life and legacy of Alex Trebek. And pay tribute to him.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you very much, Trebek. Let's play, shall we?
This is Jeopardy!
Big Bang Theory edition.
And
Good luck to you guys as we get started. Categories for the Jeopardy round are...
On. How about them?
How about them Tigers?
This means war.
This means war.
Judy.
Judy.
Literary bears.
Literary bears.
That's my mom.
That's my ma.
And what?
And what planet are you from?
Layer 1.
Where do we
You're
start?
in command of the board. As
Sheldon?
we continue right now. Point the
Let's
wheel
start
right.
with, how about them Tigers
Press
for
the
200,
Click
please?
the glue. This tiger is the great spokes cat for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Sheldon.
It's layer 1.
Who
Use
is
the wheel
Tony?
remote or press the corresponding.
That's right.
Left.
Where do we go, Sheldon? Let's do, how about them Tigers for 4?
Here's Kelly. She'll show you.
The South China tiger has these features spaced farther apart than other species do. On each individual tiger, they're unique, like fingerprints.
Sheldon.
Layer 1.
What are stripes? Correct. Pick again, Shell. Let's
Layer
do
1, back
Tigers
to
for 6.
A tiger is the second rank in this organization for young boys.
Sheldon.
Yes, layer
What
1.
are Cub Scouts? That's correct. Let's do Tigers for 8.
Tigers are the largest cats, and the tiger named for this Russian region is the largest tiger.
Howard.
Let's hear it, layer 3.
What is the Siberian tiger? What is Siberia? Say it however you want, Howard. That's right.
Correct.
Where do we go, Mr.
You get
Wolowitz?
to pick again. layer
Tigers
3.
for a grand.
The largest population of wild tigers is found in this Asian country on about 30 wildlife reserves.
Bernadette.
It's layer 2.
What is India?
Right.
Right. Choose again.
Here
Bernie.
again, layer 2.
Let's go with Judy for 200.
Her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks.
Bernadette.
Okay, layer 2.
Who's Judy Garland?
Correct. Pick again.
We return to you.
Let's do Judy for 400.
As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, and I mean, look at this place. The army couldn't afford drapes?
Sheldon.
Let's hear it, layer 1.
What is Private Benjamin? That is correct, Sheldon. Let's try Judy for 600.
Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom.
Sheldon.
Layer 1.
What is Scrubs? Correct. Pick again, Shell. Let's try Judy for 8.
Again. From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss?
Sheldon.
Yes, layer 1.
Who's Tony Danza? Correct. Go again, Sheldon.
Select again.
Judy for a grand. Daily double.
It's the Daily Double.
I think we should do it all. Oh, whatever you say, Sheldon.
Answer. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns.
Who is Judy Collins?
Congratulations.
You got it, Sheldon.
Still in first,
Yes.
player
Woo!
one. You again, player one.
Go again, Shell. Let's do That's My Ma for 200.
In 1758, Ben Franklin issued his last publication of this annual.
Howard.
It's player three.
What is Poor Richard's Almanac? That's correct. Howard. Let's do
Pick again.
Ma for 4.
Game fish of the family Istiophoridae with a pointed snout.
Howard.
Player three.
What is a marlin? Correct.
That's right.
Where do we go, Howard?
You get to pick again.
Ma for 6.
A doctor who specializes in the treatment of skin diseases.
You talking about me, Howard?
No, I'm just referring to a Jeopardy category.
Oh.
Okay,
Sheldon.
Player one.
What is a dermatologist? You are right.
We return to you, player one.
Ma for 8.
Let's go over to Kelly.
Its silhouette is seen here.
Sheldon.
Yes, player
What
one.
is Massachusetts? Correct. Ma for a grand.
One. Dr. Faustus, playwright.
Howard.
Let's hear it, player three.
Who is Christopher Marlowe?
Good for
Right.
you. Please pick again.
Where do we
Player
go?
three.
Howard. Literary Bears for 200. Literary Bears for 200. Okie doke.
This literary bear started life as a real teddy bear bought as a toy for Christopher Milne.
Sheldon.
Okay, player
Who
one.
is Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
Correct.
Player one, back to you.
Let's
for
do-
our next selection.
Literary Bears 4.
Created by Walt Morey, this docile bear lives in the Alaskan wilderness.
Sheldon.
Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Gentle Ben? Yes. Literary Bears
Please again,
600.
Player one. This bear got his name from the London train station where he was first found after arriving from Peru.
Bernadette.
Player two.
Who is Paddington?
Right.
Correct. Select again.
Bears for 8.
On this doctor's island, you'll find a bear bull and an old woman made of vixen and bear.
Howard.
Yes, player three.
Who's Dr. Morrow? Correct. Pick again. Howard.
Three.
Bears for a grand.
His story, The Bear, recounts an annual hunting expedition in Yoknapatawpha County, Mississippi.
Sheldon.
Player one.
Who is William Faulkner? That's correct.
Player one.
This means war for 200.
During the Revolutionary War, volunteers ready to fight with 60 seconds notice were called these.
Bernadette.
Let's hear it, player two.
What a minute, man.
Correct.
Right.
Pick again, Bernie.
Let's go with.
Player
This means
two.
war for 400.
In this U.S. war, it was the Yanks versus the Confederates.
Sheldon.
It's player one.
What is the Civil War? You are right, Dr. Cooper. How about
Player one.
War for
You pick
6?
again. This future state declared its independence in 1836 during a war with Mexico.
Sheldon.
Okay, player one.
What is Texas?
That's it.
You are right.
Player 1, back to
War
you.
for 8.
Lasting from 1957 to this year, the Vietnam War is the longest in which the United States has taken part.
Bernadette.
Yes, Player 2.
Minus 75.
You are correct. 1975, 475.
You
Say it either
again,
way,
Player
you're right.
2.
War for grand.
The 100 Years' War, 1337 to 1453, was fought between England and this country.
Sheldon.
Player 1.
What is France? Right.
Player 1.
What planet are you from for 200? Okay. What planet are you from for 200? Listen to this clue.
It has seasonal weather patterns and iron-rich minerals in the soil, giving it a distinct red color.
Bernadette,
Let's hear it. Player 2.
Minus Mars.
that's the planet.
There you go.
400 on planet.
We return to you, Player 2. Greater in mass than all the other planets combined. It's surrounded by dozens of moons.
Bernadette,
Player 2.
What is Jupiter?
That's
yes.
right. You get to pick
Where do
again,
we go,
Player 2.
Bernie?
Planet for 6.
It's the smallest and densest of the outer gas giants and has an appropriate name, as it has a watery interior.
Bernadette,
Player 2.
What is Neptune?
yes.
Correct.
Planet for 8.
Again, its mean distance from the sun is only about 36 million miles.
Howard,
It's Player 3.
what is Mercury?
That's
Right.
correct.
And now the last clue.
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Bands of debris and ice surround it, as do its satellites, including Titan.
Bernadette,
Yes, Player 2.
What is Saturn?
yes. And Howard's going to get to start off Double
Okay,
Jeopardy.
you have in third place. That means that Player 3 will go first in the Double Jeopardy round. We start the
Double Jeopardy round. Categories are Women of Achievement,
Title Possession,
Title Possessions,
Famous Canadian,
Famous Canadians,
Furniture Words,
Furniture Words,
The Elements,
The Elements,
and
and the Fabulous 50s.
Hey, it's still anyone's game in Player 3. You get to select first.
And nobody got a single clue wrong in the Jeopardy round. Okay, where do we start? Howard, let's start with Title Possessions for 400.
Of Henry Adams.
Bernadette,
Okay, Player 2.
What is the education?
yes.
Possessions
Select
8.
again. Of Edwin Drood.
Howard,
Yes, Player
what is the
3.
mystery? Correct. Pick again.
We return to
1200.
Of Nat Turner.
Howard,
Player 3.
what are the struggles? No.
Anyone else care to
Bernadette,
select
Sheldon?
the correct response?
Bernadette,
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What are the confessions?
correct.
Right you are.
That's more like it.
You again, Player 2.
1600.
Of Duddy Kravitz.
Bernadette,
It's Player 2.
What is the apprenticeship?
you are correct.
Player 2. Pick again.
Possessions for 2 grand.
Of Young Werther.
Sheldon,
Player 1.
what are the sorrows? That is correct, Dr. Cooper.
Please pick again. Player 1.
Furniture Words for 400. Furniture Words for 400. Listen to this clue.
Something up for debate is on it. Someone who's had a few too many drinks can end up under it.
Bernadette.
Player 2.
What is a table?
Right.
Furniture 8.
Choose again. Player. In 1965, members of this included Robert McNamara and Stuart Udall.
Sheldon.
Let's hear it. Player 1.
What is cabinet? Hey, you're correct.
You get to pick again.
1200.
Player 1. Stretch out in this garden area in which plants are grown, or perhaps here at the bottom of the lake.
Sheldon.
Okay, Player 1.
What's a bed? Correct.
Correct.
Go again, Sheldon.
Select again.
Furniture word 16.
This empire began around 1300 and lasted until 1922.
Bernadette.
Player 2.
What is ottoman?
Correct. Pick again.
Player 2. Back to you.
Furniture words for 2000.
To phrase your words in a specific way.
Sheldon.
Okay, Player 1.
What is couch? Yes.
Player 1. Back to you.
Sheldon, where do we go? Fabulous 50s for 400. Fabulous 50s for 400. Okay.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Leslie Howard's son Ronald played him on a 1954 TV series.
Bernadette?
Who's Sherlock Holmes?
Correct. Pick again.
Player 2. You pick again, please.
Fabulous 58.
A series of nightmares that C.S. Lewis had about these animals inspired him to write his first Narnia book.
Howard.
It's Player 3.
What are lions? You are correct.
You get to pick again.
1200 on Fabulous 50s.
This future U.S. First Lady went to England to cover Queen Elizabeth II's coronation for the Washington Times Herald. Let's
Howard.
hear it, Player 3.
Who is Jacqueline Kennedy? Or Jackie Kennedy. You're right. Howard.
Please pick again. Player
50s
3.
for 6.
This actor hit the top 40 with the song Moonlight Swim. A few years later, he went psycho. Yes,
Bernadette?
Player 2.
Who's Anthony Perkins?
You are correct.
Choose again. Player 2.
50s for 2000.
Cary Grant's wife, Betsy Drake, survived the 1956 sinking of this ocean liner.
Sheldon.
It's Player 1.
What is Andrea Doria? You are correct. Dr. Cooper. Go again.
You again, Player 1.
Let's go with famous Canadians for 400, please.
In 1917 and 1918, Ontario's Billy Bishop claimed 72 aerial victories as an ace in this war.
Howard.
Okay, Player 3.
What is World War One? Right. 800, please.
You pick again. Toronto-born journalist Morley Safer began co-hosting this TV news magazine way back in 1970.
Bernadette.
Player 2.
What is 60 minutes?
That's right.
Select again.
Canadians 12.
Here's Kelly to start us off.
This mariner's 16th century explorations of the Gulf of St. Lawrence laid the basis for French claims to Canada.
Here's what we
What was it?
Jacques Cartier.
Jacques Cartier.
Player 2.
Where do we go,
Back to you
Bernadette?
for our
Canadians
next
16.
selection. Co-discoverer of this pancreatic hormone, Ontario's Frederick Banting won a 1923 Nobel Prize.
Bernadette.
Let's hear it. Player 2.
What is insulin?
Right.
That's it.
Uh,
We return
2000
to you,
on
player
Famous
two.
Canadians.
Up, daily double.
One of the daily double. You're in
That's
second
it, 400.
place. What is your wager going to be? What are you going to wager?
Okay, 400. Okay, Bernie.
And the clue. This Nova Scotia man founded a famous line of ships in 1838.
Who's Samuel Connor?
Bernadette. You're right.
Yes! Woo!
Player two. Back to you.
Let's do the elements for 400.
The element's 400. Listen carefully, Bernie.
Because sound travels 2.7 times faster in this gas than in air, inhaling it makes your voice higher. Yes, player three.
Howard. What is helium? Yes. Where do we go, Howard? 800 on elements.
Neon, argon, and radon are among these gases formerly called rare or inert.
Anybody?
Here's the
It
response
was
we're looking for. The noble gases.
Noble gases.
Player three. You pick.
Where do we go, Howard? Elements 12.
Superman knows its atomic number is 36.
Anybody?
The correct response is krypton.
Krypton.
Select again.
Element 16.
This very hard metal is named for the children of Uranus and Gaia.
Bernadette.
It's player two.
What is titanium?
Yes.
Correct. Player two. Pick again.
Elements 2000.
Harold Crotto and others found this common element had a new molecular form, the fullerene.
Sheldon.
Let's hear it, player one.
What is carbon?
Good.
Right.
You again, player one.
Let's try Women of Achievement. Women of Achievement for 400.
Around 46 BC, Julius Caesar offended his countrymen by dedicating a statue to her.
Howard.
Player three.
Well, who's Cleopatra? Yes.
Good. Choose again,
800
player.
on Women of
In
Achievement.
November 1988, she was elected Prime Minister of Pakistan, becoming the first woman to head a modern Islamic nation.
Bernadette.
Okay, player two.
Who's Benazir Bhutto?
Yes.
Player two.
1200.
In 1616, she and her husband John Rolfe traveled to England to help raise funds for the Virginia colonists.
Bernadette.
Yes, player two.
Who's Pocahontas?
Right.
For
Please pick
16.
Daily double.
I think I will bet.
The second.
I'll bet
daily
400
double.
on
You're
this.
second right now. How much are you going to wager? Player two. The clue. As an example to her Russian subjects, she and her son Paul had themselves inoculated against smallpox in 1768.
Who's Catherine the Great?
Bernadette. You're right.
That's right. Way to go.
Yes! Woo!
Last clue before it's going to move on to Final Jeopardy.
To further the ambitions of her brother, her father, Pope Alexander VI, arranged several marriages for her.
Sheldon.
Okay, player one.
Who is Lucrezia Borgia?
Yes.
You are correct.
Looks like you'll
All three of you will be going on to Final Jeopardy.
Here's the Final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy category is Notable Women.
So, what's your...
How much are you all going to wager? You know what?
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here's your final Jeopardy clue. In 1963, she said, "I feel as though I'm suddenly on stage for a part I never rehearsed."
All right. How did everyone do?
And your
Howard's response was Lady Bird Johnson,
With that
which is correct.
response,
And how much is he
you
gonna add? How much did you wager? $200. So that makes him finish with $7,000.
What did you
Bernadette.
your response?
Also said Lady Bird Johnson. She is also
And
correct.
that's correct.
How much did she bet? She bet 4,000, so she finishes the game with 23,000.
Did you come up with the correct
Did Sheldon
response?
get Lady Bird Johnson? He did.
And this correct
His wager
response
was
adds how much to your score?
7,000. So he's gonna finish this game with $30,000. And I will see you for my next gameplay, everyone.
You are our new champion.
Bazinga!
Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.